Hello friends, welcome to the Reading Mindset. Today, we will be discussing the book Live While You Are Alive by Shiv Khera. In life, we often think that if we go to a nice place for a vacation, meditate, do yoga, or adopt some other stress management technique, our problems will disappear. But the truth is, these things will only work if our mindset, our attitude is right. Shiv Khera says that real stress management begins with our attitude, not external solutions. If a person has a negative mindset, no matter how many beautiful places they visit or how much they try to relax in scenic locations, their stress will stay with them. This is because stress is not just an external factor, it is deeply connected to our internal thoughts and perceptions. Think about someone who constantly complains, sees negativity in everything, and finds problems everywhere. Even if you send such a person to the Maldives, will they truly be happy? They might enjoy it for the first day, but slowly, the same old thoughts and worries will creep back into their mind, ruining the vacation. On the other hand, a person with a positive mindset will find joy in small everyday things, whether at home or at a travel destination. Meditation, yoga, and deep breathing are all effective techniques, but they only work when we have the right mindset. If someone mechanically follows these practices but remains negative inside, they won't see much benefit. A good example is people who go to the gym. If they only exercise on machines but don't pay attention to their diet, will they get good results? Similarly, in stress management, external activities alone don't work unless our attitude is right. Now, the question arises, how do we change our attitude? It won't happen overnight, but small steps can help. First, we must pay attention to our thoughts. Practicing gratitude every morning and reflecting on the good things in our lives can gradually shift our mindset. Another way is self-awareness. So whenever we react to a situation, we should pause and assess whether we are viewing it from a negative or positive perspective. If we realize we're being negative, we should challenge ourselves to see things differently. Another great way to develop a positive attitude is by surrounding ourselves with positive people. If we spend time with those who constantly complain and spread negativity, we'll eventually become like them. But if we surround ourselves with people who look for the good in every situation, our mindset will shift accordingly. Shiv Khera's message is powerful. Relaxation techniques alone are not enough to overcome stress. We must change our internal thought process. This is why people often go on expensive vacations and stay in luxury resorts but still can't fully enjoy themselves, because true happiness and peace come from within, not from external things. If we change our mindset, stress won't control us. Problems and challenges will still come, but we'll face them with a new perspective. The day we realize that real stress management lies not in external solutions but in our own thoughts, our lives will begin to transform. Life doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes, everything is going smoothly, and suddenly, an unexpected challenge arises, one we never imagined. In such situations, if we aren't mentally and practically prepared, stress, anxiety, and panic can cloud our thinking. This is why External Affairs Minister S. J. Shankar emphasized during a book release that we must prepare for unexpected situations. But how do we prepare for things beyond our control? How can we plan for the unforeseen? Think about it. When we prepare for a big exam, we don't just focus on the easy questions, we also study the difficult topics that might have tricky questions. Similarly, in life, we shouldn't just focus on what's planned but also prepare for possibilities that may arise unexpectedly. Unexpected situations can come in many forms of financial crises, job loss, family emergencies, health issues, or other major changes. When we think about these possibilities in advance, we develop a better approach and can make rational decisions instead of panicking. Imagine a company running without a backup plan. Suddenly, a market shift causes sales to drop. Had they thought of alternative strategies beforehand, they could have recovered quickly. The same principle applies to our personal lives. Preparation doesn't mean we should constantly think negatively or fear every situation. It means developing our mindset and habits in a way that allows us to adapt quickly and take the right steps when the unexpected happens. First, we should be financially prepared. Many people spend their entire income and don't save for the future. But when an emergency strikes, they struggle. Having savings, an emergency fund, and controlling unnecessary expenses helps us handle financial crises better. Being mentally prepared means strengthening our emotional resilience. There are times in life when we have to make tough decisions or face difficult situations. If we are emotionally strong beforehand, we can handle those moments better. Mindfulness, meditation, and self-awareness can help with this. Staying physically fit also helps in handling unexpected challenges. If a health emergency arises, a strong body recovers faster. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, exercising, and eating right indirectly prepare us for unforeseen situations. Another way to prepare for the unexpected is by improving our problem-solving skills. Many people panic in a crisis, but those who stay calm and think logically make the right decisions. We should train ourselves to face small challenges regularly. Relationships also play a big role in handling unplanned situations. During tough times, the people around us become our greatest strength. Building strong relationships with family, friends, and colleagues is crucial. We can't completely control uncertainty in life, but if we are mentally, financially, emotionally, and physically prepared, we can handle any unexpected situation more effectively. J. Shankars and Vasia that we should be prepared for the unexpected isn't just a diplomatic or strategic statement, it's a philosophy we can apply in our daily lives. Being prepared isn't just a choice, it's an essential skill everyone should learn. Relationships are the most beautiful and essential part of our lives. No matter how successful we become, if we don't have our loved ones, that happiness feels incomplete. That's why it's said that investing only in money or achievements isn't enough. We must also invest in relationships. Many people make the mistake of being so busy with their jobs and careers that they don't give time to their close relationships. They assume family and friends will always be there, but the truth is, every relationship is like a plant. It needs time and attention to grow. If we ignore it, it will weaken over time. Often, stress and mental health issues arise because people feel emotionally alone. But when we have strong relationships, they act as a safety net in our lives. When challenges come, having loved ones by our side gives us the courage to face them. Investing in relationships doesn't just mean spending more time with someone, it means giving quality time and genuinely connecting with them. Today, we're connected to hundreds of people on social media, yet many feel lonely. The reason is that connections don't become strong just by being online, they need to be nurtured in real life. Trust, understanding, and communication are the three pillars of any strong relationship. Without trust, a relationship can never be strong. We must show through our actions that we truly care. Understanding means we don't just focus on speaking our mind but also try to understand the other person. Often, we expect a lot from others but ignore their feelings. If we want stronger relationships, we must learn to see things from their perspective. Communication is equally important. Many misunderstandings happen because we don't express ourselves openly or listen properly. For strong relationships, we need open and honest communication without fear. If something bothers us, it's better to clarify it calmly rather than holding on to it. Small gestures also strengthen relationships, like randomly calling someone to check on them, visiting a friend without reason, or spending time with family on special days. These may seem small, but they deepen our bonds. Another aspect of relationship investment is balance in give and take. Often, one person puts in all the effort while the other only receives. But for a healthy relationship, efforts must come from both sides. If we want to be valued, we must become valuable in their lives. There are moments in life when a loved one starts drifting away or distances grow in a relationship. In such times, we must set aside our ego and take the initiative. If a relationship truly matters, we should take steps to save and strengthen it. In terms of stress management, strong relationships play a huge role. When we have people we can trust and who support us, our anxiety and stress automatically decrease. Research shows that people with strong social connections have better mental health and are happier in life. In today's fast-paced life, it's essential to consciously invest in relationships. Focusing only on earning money or building a career isn't enough. We must also learn to spend time with our loved ones. Those who maintain this balance truly live a fulfilling life. Being happy and maintaining mental peace is everyone's wish, but sometimes, we get stuck with people or situations that drain our energy. This is what negativity or toxicity is. It slowly affects our mental health. Therefore, it's crucial to consciously eliminate toxicity from our lives and surround ourselves with a positive and healthy environment. Toxicity isn't limited to relationships. It can be anything that mentally or emotionally troubles us. Sometimes, it's the people around us, a job, a habit, or even social media. These things gradually destroy our happiness and weaken us mentally. That's why the no toxicity principle is emphasized, so people can remove negativity and live a better, peaceful life. First, let's talk about toxic relationships. These are relationships where we constantly feel stress, guilt, sadness, or low self-esteem. Such people manipulate our emotions, criticize us repeatedly, or make us feel inferior. Often, we tolerate them, thinking we can change them. But the truth is, if someone doesn't want to change, we can't do anything. In such cases, the best solution is to set boundaries and distance ourselves. Toxicity doesn't just come from others, so sometimes, we become toxic to ourselves. When we constantly doubt ourselves, engage in negative self-talk, or blame ourselves excessively for mistakes, we harm our mental health. There's a difference between self-criticism and self-improvement. If we keep putting ourselves down, our confidence will erode. Social media can also be a major toxic factor if not handled properly. Today, everyone is busy showing off their perfect lives, and if we constantly compare our lives to others, we'll never be happy. Use social media wisely, but if any content or person disturbs your peace, don't hesitate to unfollow or block them. Workplace toxicity is also common. Many work in environments filled with pressure, criticism, and negativity. If a job only brings stress and unhappiness, we must seriously consider whether it's worth our mental peace. If an immediate solution isn't possible, at least we should adjust our mindset to avoid absorbing the negativity. Eliminating toxicity doesn't mean running away from every small problem. Life will always have challenges, but we must distinguish between temporary challenges and things that continuously drain us mentally. If something repeatedly steals our happiness and weakens us mentally, cutting it off is the right solution. Adopting a positive mindset is another way to eliminate toxicity. When we strengthen our thinking, external negativity affects us less. Practices like meditation, gratitude, and positive affirmations make us mentally stronger and help us view life from a better perspective. The first step to eliminating toxicity is awareness. We must identify the toxic elements in our lives. Next, we must learn to prioritize ourselves. Many people ignore their mental peace in the quest to please others, but we must understand that our happiness matters too. To live a peaceful, stress-free life, we must remove negativity, whether it's a person, a situation, or our own thoughts. The no toxicity principle isn't just a rule, it's a mindset that can make our lives better and happier. Valuing time is a habit that not only boosts productivity but also significantly reduces stress levels. Often, people seem busy all the time, but in reality, much of their time is wasted on non-productive activities. This is why they always feel overwhelmed, and stress becomes a part of their lives. If we truly want a balanced and peaceful life, We must learn to respect our time. Proper time management doesn't mean working all day and forgetting the rest of life. It means allocating the right time for everything and organizing our day so that we don't feel deprived of anything. Many people dismiss time management as unnecessary, but the truth is, those who know how to use their time wisely achieve more with less stress. People often think they don't have enough time, but the real issue isn't lack of time, it's poor handling. If we honestly analyze our day, we'll realize how much time we waste on activities that are neither urgent nor valuable. Scrolling through social media, unnecessary gossip, procrastination, and thoughtless commitments are some of the biggest time wasters. When we waste time on these, we don't have enough left for important tasks, leading to last-minute rushes and stress. A major benefit of time management is improved mental clarity. When we know what to do and when, our mind stays free from unnecessary anxiety. Imagine having a well-planned schedule where you know exactly when to do what. This not only makes work efficient but also reduces mental load. On the other hand, if there's no plan and everything is done at the last moment, tasks remain incomplete, and stress increases. Another important point is that time management isn't just limited to work, it's equally important in personal life. Many prioritize work so much that they don't make time for family, friends, or even themselves. But when we learn to manage time properly, we can create balance. Along with work, self-care, relationships, and hobbies also need time because these recharge us mentally. Another crucial aspect of time management is prioritization. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, but the difference lies in how we use them. Successful people are those who do important tasks first and leave the rest for later. For this, we must learn to categorize tasks. Urgent and important tasks should be done first, while non-essential tasks can be postponed or delegated. Many mistake multitasking for time management, but in reality, it reduces efficiency. When we try to do multiple things at once, no task is completed well, and our energy isn't utilized properly. Instead, focusing on one task at a time is better and gets done faster and with less stress. A good habit that improves time management is time blocking. Here, we divide our day into small blocks and dedicate each block to a specific task. For example, one block in the morning for exercise and self-care, then work, followed by a break, and then another work session. This way, time is used efficiently, and we get enough time for everything. Taking breaks is also an essential part of time management. Many think working continuously increases productivity, but in reality, small breaks in between improve efficiency and focus. Discipline is the most important factor in learning time management. We must develop the habit of avoiding time-wasting activities and honestly following our schedule. Initially, it may seem difficult, but with daily practice, it becomes a part of life. Gradually, we'll notice increased productivity, reduced stress, and a more organized and peaceful life. Respecting time isn't just about our needs, it's also a way to show respect to others. When we take our commitments seriously and complete tasks on time, people trust us more. Those who respect time develop a distinct identity in society, and others enjoy working with them. If we want a stress-free and successful life, we must understand the value of time. Every second counts, and if we learn to use it wisely, we can take our lives to the next level. Time management isn't boring or unnecessary, it's a powerful skill that can transform our lives. When we learn to respect time, our lives become not only more efficient but also more relaxed and happy. In today's fast-paced life, people get so caught up in work, commitments, and responsibilities that they forget one crucial thing: rest and recovery. Most of us believe that the more we work, the closer we get to success. But the truth is, without proper rest and recovery, no one can reach their full potential. The first and most important step in stress management is giving our body and mind complete rest. This is why get a good night's sleep is considered a key takeaway in this topic. Our body needs proper sleep to recharge. When we sleep well, our brain refreshes, memory improves, and the body recovers physically. But when we don't get enough sleep, we feel tired, irritable, and mentally drained. This affects not just our mood but also our productivity, decision-making, and even relationships. Studies show that lack of sleep increases cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to higher anxiety and frustration. Rest isn't just about sleep, it includes relaxation activities like meditation, deep breathing, and hobbies. Sometimes, we think staying busy is necessary, but the truth is, taking breaks is equally important. Overworking reduces productivity because a tired mind can't function efficiently. Technology also harms our sleep quality. Many use their phones before bed, which keeps the brain active and disrupts sleep. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone, disturbing the body's natural sleep cycle. To maintain good sleep hygiene, we should avoid screens before bed and engage in relaxing activities. Nowadays, workaholism is seen as a status symbol, but without proper rest, no one can achieve long-term success. If we keep pushing ourselves continuously, we may reach a point of burnout where both body and mind shut down. Prioritizing self-care and understanding our body's signals is crucial. Whenever our body and mind feel tired, we should give them proper recovery time instead of ignoring it. Connecting with nature is another effective way to relax. Spending time in green spaces, breathing fresh air, and being in natural surroundings reduce stress levels and improve sleep quality. Many make excuses that they don't have time to rest or sleep properly, but the truth is, we waste a lot of time on non-essential activities. If we cut down on these, we can save enough time. Unnecessary scrolling on social media, binge watching, and unplanned activities can ruin our sleep. If we plan our day properly and set priorities, we can easily get 7-8 hours of good sleep. Our diet and physical activity also play a big role in rest and recovery. Eating junk food, consuming too much caffeine, and not exercising worsens sleep quality. For good sleep, we must maintain a healthy diet with proper nutrients and include daily exercise in our routine. When our body functions well, our sleep improves, and we feel mentally fresher. Another important thing is a bedtime routine. If we develop a habit of sleeping and waking up at fixed times, our body's internal clock, circadian rhythm, sets, leading to natural, deep sleep. Calming activities before bed like light reading, meditation, or soothing music help relax the mind. Prioritizing rest and recovery doesn't mean becoming lazy or less ambitious. It means optimizing our energy levels to work more effectively. A fresh and well-rested mind is always more creative, productive, and focused. For long-term success, we must balance work with rest. Respecting our body and mind isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for overall well-being. When we give our body and mind proper rest, we unlock our full potential and live a happy, healthy, and successful life. In today's fast-paced life, people are so busy that they forget to prioritize proper rest and recovery. But the truth is, without adequate sleep and proper relaxation, no one can reach their full potential. Stress management starts with giving our body and mind complete rest. External Affairs Minister S. J. Shankar also emphasized that get a good night's sleep is a key takeaway because proper rest is fundamental to our productivity and well-being. When we sleep well, our brain refreshes, memory improves, and the body recovers physically. But when we ignore sleep, we constantly feel tired, irritable, and mentally exhausted. Lack of sleep increases stress levels, weakens decision-making, and negatively impacts relationships. Studies show that sleep deprivation raises cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to more anxiety and frustration. Rest isn't just about sleep, it includes relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and hobbies. Sometimes, we think staying busy is necessary, but the truth is, taking breaks is equally important. Overworking reduces productivity because a tired mind can't function efficiently. Technology also harms our sleep. Many use phones before bed, which keeps the brain active and disrupts sleep. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone, disturbing natural sleep cycles. To maintain good sleep hygiene, we should avoid screens before bed and engage in relaxing activities. Workaholism is often glorified, but without rest, long-term success is impossible. If we push ourselves continuously, we risk burnout where both body and mind shut down. Prioritizing self-care and listening to our body's signals is crucial. Connecting with nature is another effective way to relax. Spending time in green spaces reduces stress and improves sleep quality. Many excuse not having time to rest, but we waste hours on non-essential activities. Unnecessary scrolling, binge watching, and unplanned tasks ruin sleep. Proper planning and setting priorities help us get 7-8 hours of quality sleep. Diet and exercise also impact rest and recovery. Junk food, excess caffeine, and lack of physical activity worsen sleep. A healthy diet and regular exercise improve sleep and mental freshness. A consistent bedtime routine helps set the body's internal clock, leading to deeper sleep. Calming activities before bed like reading or meditation help relax the mind. Rest and recovery aren't about laziness, they optimize energy levels for better efficiency. A well-rested mind is more creative, productive, and focused. For long-term success, balancing work and rest is essential. So friends, that was our book summary for today. How did you like it? Please share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for listening till the end.